Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Raul El Niño Colquema Rosas Jr.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But, John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, he gets to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
All right, going for the early takedown. He gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground. And that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Excellent ground and pound here by Rosas Jr. Nicely done.
Knee on belly.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. He's got to be careful here.
Constantly a moving target. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Rosas Jr. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He's secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Working out Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just has to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing...
Oh, he's got his back. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Rosas Jr.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, let's go triangle again.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Less than a minute now to go in round 1.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. In the half guard.
Rosas Jr.'s back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Final seconds here.
Work. Come on, it's work.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Second round, straight ahead.
He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We've got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He needs to try to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so badly. Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Oh, nice.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
I need you to scramble.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Get the ball here. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Let's go. Push.
3 minutes now to go, round two. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the box. Oh, nice elbow.
Now drops inside that. Rosas Jr.'s trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's taking off on now.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponents. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here. That is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Great defense by this fighter.
You need to work. I'll stay yourself.
Rosas Jr.'s in half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Making all these shots count. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
All right, listen. That was a beautiful round. We're close to the submission there. I need you to put him back down on the ground. This round, I want you to finish that submission.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice punch to the head.
Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Massive left hand. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
There's the top. Takes the choke out of it. Gets the finish.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Raul from Rosas Jr.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.